Hello guys, today we will see about carbohydrate metabolism. First of all, what do you mean by metabolism? Metabolism is nothing but all the reactions that are occurring in our body or living organism. They all are collectively termed as metabolism. And in our body, if we see, there are mainly two types of reactions that are continuously occurring. One type is catabolic reaction. Catabolic reaction means, or catabolism means, breaking down complex molecules into simpler ones during chemical reactions. So, this catabolism is a degradative metabolism which involves breakdown of larger molecules, and catabolism also produces energy in the form of ATP. Glycolysis is the best example of catabolism. Now, we will see the other type, the anabolism. Anabolism is the synthetic reaction or synthesis reaction, the combining of molecules during chemical process in order to build the materials of living tissue. This is productive metabolism in contrast with the catabolism, which involves buildup of larger molecules of biological significance. And here, as we have to combine the two smaller molecules to build up the larger molecule, so obviously here we need to supply an energy in the form of ATP. Glycogenesis is the best example of anabolism. This way, in this diagram we can easily see that the first one is catabolic reaction. Glycogen is breaking down into glucose with the release of energy, while in the second step two glucose molecules are combining together, and here we need to supply the energy to combine these two molecules to form a glycogen. Now, these are just an introductory part. Actually, carbohydrate metabolism starts from here. The major pathway of carbohydrate metabolisms are glycolysis, Krebs cycle, glycogenesis, glycogenolysis, and gluconeogenesis, HMP shunt, that is pentose phosphate pathway, and uronic acid pathway. Now, first of all, and the most important one is glycolysis, which is also called Emben-Merhoff-Parnas EMP pathway. It's a series of biochemical reactions by which glucose is converted into simpler molecule, that is pyruvic acid. It is the major path of glucose utilization in our body. The enzymes of glycolytic pathway are found in extra mitochondrial soluble fractions of cell cytosol. The overall reaction of glycolysis can be summarized this way, that is glucose, which is converted into lactate, two molecules of lactate with the release of two ATPs. This is the glycolysis cycle. Here in the first step, glucose is converted into glucose 6-phosphate with the help of enzyme hexokinase. Here one phosphate group is just attached with the glucose, and here we need to supply an energy in the form of ATP. In next step, glucose 6-phosphate is converted into fructose 6-phosphate with the help of enzyme phosphohexose isomerase, and here an coenzyme in the form of magnesium is also required. In the next step, fructose 6-phosphate is converted into fructose 1,6-diphosphate with the help of enzyme phosphofructokinase. Here also we need to supply an energy in the form of ATP. Now, the next step is, here fructose 1,6-diphosphate may either directly convert into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, or it may take two steps to get converted into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. This can also be converted directly into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, or fructose 1,6-diphosphate can be converted into dihydroxyacetone 3-phosphate, and this intermediate molecule with the help of enzyme phosphotriose isomerase then finally converted into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, and this glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is converted into 1,3-disphosphoglycerate with the help of enzyme trioseptose phosphate dehydrogenase. Here 1,3-disphosphoglycerate is converted into 3-phosphoglycerate with the help of enzyme phosphoglyceric acid kinase, and this 3-phosphoglycerate is converted into 2-phosphoglycerate. Just here phosphate group position has been changed from 3 to 2 with the help of enzyme phosphoglyceromutase, and this 2-phosphoglycerate is again converted into phosphoenol pyruvate with the help of enzyme enolase, and finally phosphoenol pyruvate is getting converted into pyruvate, which is the end product of glycolysis cycle. And in the overall glycolysis cycle, each molecule of glucose produces 2 molecules of pyruvic acid. So during glycolysis of each molecule of glucose, 2 ATP molecules are utilized while 10 molecules of ATPs are synthesized. So there is net gain of 8 ATPs from this glycolysis cycle. Thank you.